You don't need 2,000 flashcards to start learning Japanese. You need one thing, a pattern. If you can remember just one sentence pattern, you can make hundreds of sentences. For example, take this. 私は something が好きです. That's I like something. Fill that with coffee, music, Tokyo, or sleeping all day. And boom, you can already say so much more than just memorizing the word coffee or music. That's the biggest mistake most beginners make. They try to memorize words and not sentences. And that's exactly what we're gonna fix today. So I'm gonna give you 3 concepts today, and these concepts I use with my students on a daily basis, but today I'm gonna just give it to you, all right? The first one's going to be learning the patterns and not just the words. The second one's gonna be learning sentences, and again, not just words. The third part, the final part, is going to be being okay with not knowing so much, because most of you come to me saying like, oh, I don't know the sentence, I suck at Japanese. Guys, you don't suck at Japanese. You just don't know how to study. You don't know how to learn. You're still at that level, so we're gonna fix that today. All right, if this is you, this video is exactly for you. All right, so let's dive right into it. 1, learning the patterns. So think of Japanese like building Lego blocks. Each pattern is a mold. All right. Once you know the mold, now you can, make 1,000 new sentences. For example, there are 3 patterns that I have here. Something tai desu. This means I want to do something. Or something nakereba narimasen, which means I have to do something, right? And something sugimasu, meaning too much or like too something, right? Instead of memorizing verbs like to eat, to drink, to sleep, you can memorize the pattern. And in all those words that you can just plug in the verb you already know, okay? It's faster, smarter, and way more fun. So if you're starting from 0, don't open your textbook and just look at vocabulary lists. Instead, take one of these sentences, one pattern, and master that. Repeat it out loud, change, you can change one word each time, and you're gonna feel your Japanese coming alive. Let's move on to memorizing sentences and not just words, all right? Here's another secret. Your brain just loves context. Oh, let me tell you, most of my students, this fits perfectly. If I show you the word, for example, tabemasu, maybe you're gonna forget it in 5 minutes. It's just a word, who cares about it, right? But what if I show you this? 毎日ご飯を食べます。毎日ご飯を食べます, which means I eat rice every day. I consume rice every day. You're gonna remember it for days. Why? Guess why this is, right? Because you can see it, you can hear it, and you can even imagine yourself doing it. So don't just memorize the word 食べます. You should memorize the whole sentence. And by the way, when my students do this, their Japanese improves twice as fast, and they stop sounding like a dictionary. If you always feel nervous when talking to Japanese people, or you're just not sure what to say, I'm inviting you to one of my workshops. It's free, calm down guys. It's called the Japanese Confidence Workshop, and you're gonna be working with me one-on-one for 1 hour for free, okay? What are you gonna get? I'm gonna teach you the exact words that you need to say when approaching people so that you don't feel nervous anymore. Go fill out the form from the link below, and I'll see you there. All right, this is my favorite part, section 3, being okay with not knowing a lot. So this is where most learners get stuck. We're taught in school that mistakes are bad, right? Your teacher always tells you to not make a mistake. It's always terrible to make mistakes. And they teach you that we should speak, only speak when we're sure that we're right. We're saying it right? But in language learning, that's exactly what slows you down. Like, believe it or not, that's like the worst thing you can do, to not make mistakes. Every single mistake you make is a clue. It's a signal showing you what to fix next. So instead of being embarrassed, be curious, because each mistake brings you one step closer to that fluency. Fluency is always your goal, right? It brings you closer. Okay, back in college, I used to play basketball, and let me tell you, just by watching one single game, you have no idea how many 3-pointers I had to practice before and after practice. It's not in the hundreds, it's like thousands. The crowd sees the cool version, that game-winning shot, that confidence. If you're a pro defender, it's like, whoa, he's pretty cool. But what they don't see is they don't see the part where you smell like sweat after hours of practice. Okay, that hot chick that came to your game that day, she knows that you shot that 3-pointer, that game winner, but she doesn't know that you smell. All right, I hope that makes sense. Learning Japanese is exactly the same. So like that one time you have a good conversation in Japanese, people are gonna think, people are gonna look at you literally and say, wow, you're so fluent. It's pretty cool. But they won't see the hours you spent making mistakes, getting corrected and trying again, right? And that's the beauty of it. You earn every word you speak. So don't wait until your Japanese is ready. It'll never be. Start now. Say something small, mess it up and learn from it. I'll say it again, mess up right now and learn from it. The more you talk, the faster you're gonna grow. And even if someone laughs at your mistake, that's good because that means that you're doing what most people are too scared to do. So if you're starting from zero, remember this. Learn the patterns, not just the words. And memorize sentences, not just vocabulary. And make mistakes, a lot of them. That's how my students grow and you can do too. Okay, if you want to learn how to speak Japanese naturally, subscribe and let's get your Japanese rolling. Anyways, guys, that was Sean reporting from the Nagoya region. I'll talk to you in our next one. Bye-bye.